Hey folks, welcome back. The last session, we were discussing the REST API directory. I took you to the directory interface. From there, we got our links to the services. We took that links and we went to the Swagger console UI. We stick those links there, we hit the explore, and we can look at the APIs. But how do I actually test this thing out? How do I play with it? The answer to that also lies in this page, taking you back to community.workday.com/rest/explorer. As you can see, there's this third link right here, which is sample REST API Explorer Developer Sandbox. So in this case, the REST API Explorer uses a Workday GMS tenant to explore sample data to learn the structure and content of the Workday REST APIs. How great it is to look and have an actual developer sandbox to play with. So I'm going to go and hit on this link. This link takes me to the REST API Explorer provided to you by Workday. This is actually better than the our Swagger interface because here you can actually play with these methods. So for example, I'm looking at the worker, and on the worker, I see that there is the get call for workers and get for this and get for this, and there's a post and get and post. Similarly, for the other resources also, I have some methods, not all the methods, but it's going to give me an idea how these calls are set up. Okay. Now, if I make this get call, again, same thing. If I'm going to try this out, the method requires you to be authenticated. Review discovered valid credentials for more instructions. So rather than discover valid credentials, I'm going to authenticate this because I came here from my community. So this is going to use my single sign-on. I'm going to hit authenticate. And it authenticates me into my GMS. So it takes to share GMS tenant and I'm back and I'm authenticated now. Now, as I'm authenticated, I can try the same call again. I'm going to go hit this get and try it out. And as you can see, it's a sandbox shared gms.workdaysuv.com, ccx, API, blah, blah, blah. The whole link is there. And after the GMS, it's slash worker. So this is still a get workers call, right? So the call is, this is your URL, API slash version 1 slash GMS slash workers. And this is your response. These are the headers that came back, and this is your response body. And as you can see, the data came back from Workday. You have your person that you're interested in, the worker. You have Abby, and so on and so forth. And you got your data back from your REST API. How cool is that, right? So you made this call right here through this browser page, and you could see your data. You did not have to use any tool to get this API call tested. Okay. Similarly, you could test another call method. Again, this is a get call for the job change reasons. You could run this call again. Try it out. Same thing. You'd not, if you look at it, this is very simple. You're not doing much here. You just authenticate it into this developer playground and you're good to go. You have a URL, you have a response code, you have a response header, and your response body came back. This is your response body. So what is happening so far is we are making these REST API calls through this community page. So the authentication is being taken care of us, right? So the authentication is taken care of. That's why we don't have much of a problem. But when you're actually building an integration using the REST API, you have to do the OAuth 2.0 call. How do you do that? So you have to authenticate Workday so that you get some kind of an authentication token which you can stick in these calls as a parameter so that the data comes back, right? So that is what we're going to do in our next session. See you in the next class. Thank you.